Hey guys, so welcome to day 14 of Road to Grandmaster. So in today's video, today is Saturday, I think. Yes, today is Saturday. So um, it's weekend, so I decided to like play some games on Lichess, right? I played a Rapid. So in today's video, I'll analyze some of my games, and yeah, today I actually um, boost my rating to 2500. Yeah, so it's a good news, I think. Yeah, so without further ado, let's start. So alright, this is the game I played yesterday. So the game started with e4 with c6, the Caro-Kann defense, and the knight f6, the tak over. And in this position, I really want to play the alien gambit, and then brilliant, and then get some brutal attack. Bishop g4, knight e5, bishop f5. I think bishop c4, knight e5, and g4, yeah. And if like let's say e6, we go bishop d3 here, rook e1. Right, if takes, we take, then queen h5 check. So we go here, and I believe queen f3, and then some brilliant, and then win the games. Yeah, okay, one more trick. Yeah, so if in this position, okay, so the best move here is c5 according to the engine. And in Gotham Chess video, Gotham Chess want to play the move c3 and then just keep the plans going. But there's one cool trick, right, by Witty Alien. He played d5 here. Right, the idea is if you takes and c4 and we win a piece, yeah. We win back our piece because it's been, yeah. And if you take the queen, and then oh, so romantic, sacrifice the bishop, and then pawn e5. It's a fork, and then we win the piece. We win the queen, and then we win the game. So it's very nice tricks, and then very nice brilliant. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't play it. I decided to play the main line. Takes, e takes, c3, bishop d3, queen c2, knight e2, h5, and instead of the main line castle king side, I decided to play something excited, right in my level, because I'm not a grandmaster level, so I decided to play something excited. I think that's actually works many times in my level. So I play bishop e3, intend to castle queen side, and we will play some opposite side attack. So the knight d7 castles, and I play knight g3, attacking the pawn. With bishop e6, he do some tricks. Right, you want to play queen a5, forking the knight and the pawn. Right, and okay, this pawn is always poison pawn. This pawn is poison pawn. He cannot take with the bishop because his bishop will get trapped like this. Right, currently I can't play b3, I think because of queen a5, and then check, and then you win back the pawn, and then you win the pawn, I lose. So for example, like something like rook e1, I just give a dumb move lah. So he can't take because of b3, and if queen a5, king d2. Now I want to go rook a1, and then we go rook e1. Takes, and now not to take this queen, and now you lose actually. The move here is simply queen b1, and the queen is trapped. Right. So and then, or you win the piece. So yeah, but now there's annoying queen a5. Queen a5, it's a fork. So I decided to play, you know what, a3. And a3 is also a very useful move to stop b4, like b5, b4. But okay, he can play a5, of course. Yeah, he can play a5, b4. Okay, so it's fine. Although it's a hook, but we'll see. So now it's the pawn is hanging because there's no queen a5. Right, let's say queen b6, want to do some tricks. I mean c4 is a very simple move. Oh, actually d5 win the piece. Yeah, so play g6 is defend the pawn. If you go h4, okay, knight f5, attack the pawn, and I'm sure to have a bishop pair advantage. So you go g6, knight e4, bishop e7, and I go h3, b5, so g4. Now we want to open up the position. Now takes really brutal for black pieces because of the take, bishop takes. Now rook g1 is fine. I mean, I'll play f3 in the game, and if it takes, I think queen h4 is a forced mate, is it? Oh no, there's bishop h5. Yeah, but after rook g1, and then you lose a piece, yeah? I think you lose a piece. Queen d5 would just take on h5. Let's say move the king. Oh, this is very brutal. So if takes, rook takes, there's knight h7. So we want to open up this bishop. So the move here is knight d6. Threatens, knight takes f7. If you takes, then boom, boom, and checkmate. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, so if we go back, bishop e6, okay, queen h2, we win. So after g4, we play h4. Just block some file, and I go f4. Trying to keep pushing my pawns. We have king g7, which is not a great move. The best move here is bishop d5. Now, my threat is f5 here. And you can't play f5 to stop it because that even become a target for me. If you take, then open more file for me. So now, okay, there's really... Now the f pawn is really under some pressure. And okay, so bishop d5 is the best move. And rook e1, okay, I guess it's normal game. But f5 is... The idea is f5 didn't come in tempo, and then black can just totally close all the position of the king side and then start some attack. So I guess I'll play rook e1 and then just like a normal game. You go king g7, and here I play a mistake, which is queen f2. So f5, of course, very tempting for me, but I'm actually quite confused. What should I continue after this one, bishop g6? Alright, but actually I have this move, queen f2, putting some pressure on the f pawn. Of course, not really yet, but the idea is we want to take on h4. You can't play f5 because that's simply a free pawn. Yes, that's the idea. And then after f5, if let's say play bishop f5, there's this really brutal g5, completely bricked. You know, just trying to blast open up the position. I think g6 is also a great move, but I really like g5. This move looks really cool. And I decided to play queen f2 because, like I said, I didn't say the continuation after this. I didn't see queen f2. So I played queen f2 because my idea is like, first of all, I attack the pawn, and now I'm supporting f5. And my idea is the same. You can never stop this idea because now, okay, I just move my knight. If it takes, I even open up the rook, and then there's many pressure on the king, and on, like, I can for sure open some file, and then well, it's simply better. But now there's this bishop d5 move for black, so I actually miss a chance to open up the position. Again, bishop d5 is really important move. Right, in the game you play a5, which is understandable. You want to try to do some opposite side attack. Of course, f5, bishop d5, queen takes h4. We have g5 close to position. Now maybe there's some tactic here, you know. So let's say you play bishop takes, and then bishop takes a3, just to discover there's this really brutal g5, protect the bishop, and it just completely blast open up the position. You know, I learned this tricks from Magnus Carlsen, right, in 2018, I believe, in Tata Steel, Magnus Carlsen versus Gawain Jones. He blundered pieces in the middle game, sorry, in the opening, right, and then he managed to win because he complicated the position, and then in the end he do something like this one, right, exactly same, and then he just blast open up the position, and he just win with a piece down. Yeah, so this is really cool. And queen h6 checks is also fine, and then simply the idea is we defend the bishop. Now we move back, bishop's hanging. If you move the bishop, I guess we're just crushing black's king. Alright, if he takes here, there's bishop takes 6, and then knight takes f6 check. Right, and then just completely winning. So he plays g5, and I play queen g3. Well, the idea here is just to defend this bishop. So you have to play queen g3 or queen f2. Now I also want to, at some point, I also want to play this move with the idea of doing h4. Seems like black cannot stop this idea. So let's say it takes even h4, it looks good for white. Right? How do you stop this checkmate? But as this really brutal knight d7 and then traps your queen. So I don't want to trap my own queen. So I just go queen g3 again. If you do this tricks, now I have this bishop takes c6 because my bishop is defended, and I think I'm win material. And if you go bishop takes a3 right away, I mean just h4, and then again crushing. So in the game he played b4 and I go h4. So it's like who is faster? I'm attacking on the king side, he attacked on the queen side. So h4 he decided to take, which is a blunder. The move is knight h7 according to the engine. Just bring more defender. He played takes, we have hg5, open up the h file. a2 was played. If he takes, then I'll go king b1, not to take this pawn. And now this is what we call an umbrella pawn in chess. Alright, so a2, he's trying to make a queen, king d2 simply, defend the pawn. Now he takes and queen h2. And it's just force mate, so after he played knight g6 and resigned the game. Yeah, and that's how I win the game. Yeah, he just resigned here. I can play the simple queen h6 and then take the pawn, take the knight. Yeah, and then just completely winning. That's the game I played yesterday, and today I play a game. Alright, so my rating today is 2498, and I win this game, I become 2500. So let's see. Actually, this game is like quite simple. So okay, it's an accelerated dragon, and it's a Maroxic blind. And he played b3. The main lines goes like queen d2, takes, bishop here, f3, and knight d7. Trying to trade bishop or a5 doesn't really matter. You want to trade the dot square bishop. But in this case, he played b3. I can, of course, play the same thing. And now it's even better version because this is force, right? To trade bishop is force, right? White can't avoid trading the bishop, which is usually what blacks want to do in this opening. Right, in this case, right? Yeah, we have the option with bishop e3. So, but in the game I didn't play this. I played a5. Right, because I remember there's some line like this. So like a5 in this position, and you can't play b3 because of a4. Right, this move is what we always want to play in this Maroxic bind for black. Now you can't take because of knight takes e4. Well, in this case, sorry. Yeah, in this case they can play b3. Then the pawn is defender. So after you play a4, and now there's b4. Yeah, now there's b4. Your knight is not on c6, covering the b4 square. Like that. That's basically the idea of this opening. So I decided to play a5 with the idea of a4. Right. So okay, there's some line like this. Like you can't play b3. Surprisingly, the most popular move in this position, according to the master database, Lichess master database, is f3, and then allowing a4. This is usually what blacks want to do, getting more space. And then now we want to play queen a5. So, but okay, so the best move here is just knight b5, because when we play a5, the b5 square is weak square. We cannot play a6 anymore. And after a4, okay, you just activate your piece. And okay, c5 is a huge threat. Black don't want to play b6. You know, it's a really passive move, blocking your queen. So yeah, and then okay, white's doing fine. So b3, I play a5 in this position. He played rook c1, which is not a great move. The best move, again, immediately get to the weak squares. He played rook c1. Now I go a4. So the move here is knight takes d4 and bishop h6. With the idea of if you move your rook, then now e5, then you got a double pawn, and okay, I'm okay to play this position. Now after bishop h6, if you do f4, okay. Let's say you go queen d3, okay, again e5. Right, and I think black's fine. If it takes, okay, we got a bishop pair, so it's obviously very fine. So in the game, I didn't play knight takes d4. I played a4. He played f3. Now he's supposed to play here actually. After ab3, and then the idea is like, usually with space advantage, you don't want to trade pieces. You want to keep like 3 or 4 minor pieces on the board. So this is the best move usually. So okay, there's also a line in this position. Is you prevent this trade by going knight c2, which is also good. But okay, let's see. So we have rook c1, and I go a4 with the idea of queen a5. He go f3, and I takes, and I go queen a5. I'm supposed to trade more pieces, then queen a5. I go queen a5 right away, again allowing this move. Alright, and now, okay, I think b6, even b6 become a weakness now. There's some knight a4. So, okay, sorry, wait a second. So, if in this position, okay, so in this position, if you play a5, b3, now a4 is not good, right? Because even if you take this pawn, so I think not in this position, in some position, right? Let me think. Where is the position? So like the points like oh yeah, I guess this position. Yeah, I guess this position. Yeah. So a4 doesn't work because of knight takes a4. Even you get this pawn, and now okay, simply move the rook. c5 again is the idea, and now even b6 is a weak square and the b5 is a weak square. So again, we're supposed to trade pieces, and white's supposed to keep pieces. He played knight d5, immediately offering a trade. I just accept it, trade everything, and now the positions become better for black. Queen b4 is a weak square. It's a very typical move. He go queen d3, which is what I don't like. I think like queen e3 or queen c3 will be much better, and I'll just go rook e8, and okay, it's a normal game. He go queen d3, I go rook a3, attack his pawn. Now he's supposed to go rook c3, defend his pawn, and after rook a8, okay, I don't know, it's just a normal game. He played rook b1 and bishop f5, and I just win the piece, and I just win the game, right? And then he mouse slip, and then I just win the game. Yeah, so actually nothing special. So okay, this is the position. Alright, so it's white to play. This is from another game, so this is white to play and win. So if you want, you can pause the video. Alright, so first of all, you can see black's piece is just much more active than white. Look at this, knight, bishop, queen, or activate. We have only 3 pieces. We can't activate this bishop and rook because of the b pawn hangs. So we want to do it. We want to do it. So after c5, actually, black should just keep some move, and then keep waiting, and there's nothing to do for white. I should just keep waiting. But he plays c5, and I played a very normal move, bishop b5, and then I block his file, and then I just activate my bishop, and then activate my rook. But okay, it turns out that there's a tactic here. Look at this. Every of what black pieces is on the queen side. That means there's some weakness on here. So the best move here is actually bishop h6 check, right? So that's the puzzle of today. If it takes, then is this force mate? Oh, it's a free rook. Then okay, how you defend queen takes b6? Basically no way, yeah? It's checkmate. So let's say you go king g8, and now there's this crazy bishop takes g6. If it takes, then rook e6, then again we win the game. There's no way to stop this. Rook takes g6, checkmate. Right, king h7, there's Queen f7, and now even the knight is hanging. And okay, if you go here, okay, takes. I believe white's still winning. No, it's not winning. Oh, okay, just simply rook e1 attack. Right. And then white's winning. Yeah. If you move your knight, then rook e8. So bishop h6 check, and the best move is to go bishop f8, and after trade, and then we just simply up a pawn. Actually up 2 pawn, and then we just got a winning position. Actually up, yeah, 2 pawn I think. And okay, white's winning, right? Game over. It's an easy win. So I missed this, but I still managed to win the game in the end. So I think that's all for today. So right, that's all for today. So thanks for watching, and then once again, congrats to myself getting 2500 and online rating, the Lichess rapid rating. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next day. Bye.